To make this concert even greater, we've got a very, very talented guest with us today.
That is right. Our very special guest for today is the U.S. rising singer-songwriter, Anthony Russo. Woo!
Anthony! Hello, welcome!
Hello.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
Yes, so please say
Pleasure
hello.
to be here.
Oh, already doing it. Awesome. Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Thank you
it's
so
so
much.
great to have the Anthony Russo with us here today. How did you first react when we reached out to you?
Oh, I was extremely honored. Simply K-pop is a pillar of the K-pop industry, so it was a no-brainer when they asked me to come and interview.
Awesome. Well, we're so glad you're here today. And you're just doing so much for the world of K-pop. You released State of Wonder in collaboration with KANG DANIEL and Inverness. Can you tell us how you guys ended up working together?
Sure. So back in 2019, I wrote a song called Waves. Actually, I did Waves, Who You Are, and Paranoia for him. And once I began writing for him, we just built a relationship over social media. I haven't met him in person yet.
Oh, really?
And then we were just sending songs back and forth, and he heard State of Wonder and wanted to come in and do a verse on it. And we obviously said, of course. And yeah, it just worked out perfectly.
Oh man, that sounds like a wild ride. Well, we can't wait to see what you come up with next. And while we wait, do you think it's possible to tell us what State of Wonder is about? And maybe you can sing a little bit for us because we know how much of a good singer you are.
Sure. So State of Wonder is kind of that like magical time period when you first fall in love with somebody. It's like that person's under a spell to you and can do absolutely no wrong. Yeah, so that's what it's about. And I'd be happy to sing a little bit of it. The second verse goes, in my head like a melody, laying back in this bed, playing back what you said, and it's not really helping me. Coming down from this high is a dangerous ride. I'm coasting, out of body, floating, lost in my emotions. I've been spinning slowly.
Hey, that is Anthony Russo, we know. Awesome voice. And you also recently released Do Better, Begging You, and so many other songs. Which song would you say is most dear and precious to you?
The most dear song to me is probably a song called Dispatch Man.
Ooh, Dispatch Man.
Any reason why?
Yeah, I just like the concept behind it, which is it's just about unconditional love and being there for somebody even if you're not going to get something in return.
Oh, that's so sweet. My personal favorite is Catch a Plane. It was my alarm clock for the longest time. But it's kind of similar.
Oh, wow.
It has a similar theme, like being there when you need
It
to
does.
be there for
Wow,
someone.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool to hear.
Maybe you can sing a bit of Dispatch Man for us as well.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'd love to sing some. The second verse goes like this. You hate to see it. Friends who never said what they were thinking. Oh, no. Yeah, I was pulling up when you were going. Opened up when you were closing the door. Not anymore. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for that.
Sure.
Yeah, and you also work on a wide range of songs, not for yourself, but for other artists as well. You also wrote a ton of songs for K-pop, for groups like EXO, NCT Dream, CIX, and for us, the boys as well. Which song do you think was the most well-received?
I think Love Shot by EXO is probably the most well-received. And I think that has a lot to do with how big of a group they were at the time, and still are. But I would say aside from that, either Movie Star by CIX, their debut song, or Salty still is. I get a lot of people who talk to me about that
really?
particular song for you guys. Yeah, that was one of my favorite songs ever. So
Me too.
yeah.
Awesome song. We're so grateful to have that. And as someone who's worked on so many K-pop songs, what do you think is attractive about K-pop?
I really think what's attractive about K-pop is the diversity and the freedom and somewhat of the unpredictability.
Yes.
I think Western pop music can be very predictable and become a little bit boring and stale. But K-pop, you just never really know what you're going to get. And as a writer, that makes it really fun for me.
Oh man! For the fans who don't know, "Christmassy, Salty, and Merry Bad Ending" by the boys was actually written by Russo, Anthony Russo, Mr. Russo. Sorry, was just a really place stuck in my head. Anyways,
It's all good.
yeah. So just those 3 songs goes to show the diversity and the width of K-pop as a genre. I think that's very
sure.
cool.
Exactly.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to all the fans watching right now?
I hope you guys just know that you're the greatest fan base in the universe, and there's never been a fan base like you. So give yourself a pat on the back.
Do it.
I, as a
Pat
writer,
yourself.
appreciate you, and an artist. I'm sure all the K-pop artists appreciate you. I'm sure Jacob and Kevin appreciate you, and just thank you for being here and your support.
Oh, thank you so much for those sweet words, Anthony. We know the hours are crazy over there, and you must be so busy. So it's been an absolute pleasure to have you with us today.
Yes, we hope you continue
guys.
to create beautiful songs. Hopefully, we can work together again. Have you back in Korea.
Please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's good to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
being here.
much.
Be safe, healthy, happy. Peace.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Anthony.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Salty.